We have the opportunity to talk with Dave Cohen, a WWL radio reporter there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, who has been on scene throughout the day. Dave, can you give us an update from earlier when we spoke with you?
Yeah, what we know now is that police have deployed a robot to investigate the body of the dead suspect at the scene to ensure that that suspect wasn't booby-trapped or have any explosive devices or anything like that. So the police robot now is on the scene investigating the body of the dead suspect. Meanwhile, police are still searching for, based on witness testimony or witness interviews, maybe two other suspects who may still be at large.
Earlier when we talked to you, too, we know that one suspect is dead, as you just indicated, that there could be others at large. We had heard potentially that there was maybe a standoff situation somewhere. We've been watching video where a man was detained at the hospital for a period of time. Do you have any update as to what's happening in terms of the search for those two suspects?
No, we had heard from some sources that police may have had one of the two or both of the two possible suspects cornered in a building, and it was believed that that's why they were deploying the robot. But the latest we're hearing is that's not the case, is that the robot was specifically to investigate the body of the dead suspect, again, to make sure there were no booby traps or explosives before humans, police officers, went in to recover that body, or the coroner's office went in to recover that body. They want to make sure it's safe. So we've heard there's been a lot of conflicting reports and some bad information that's been out there as well about shootings at a nearby mall. That turned out not to be true. But police still believe there may be two suspects at large, and that search continues for those two suspects believed to be involved in the murder of 3 police officers and the wounding of 3 others.
Dave, I have to imagine, if the police department is stretched so thin right now, any other incident that they would have to go investigate is just, just unbelievable.
The thing is, the police officers have been working long shifts. They've had to work extra hours because of the demonstrations, the rallies, and the protests, the funeral for Alton Sterling. And they have brought in help, though. State police en masse are assisting the Baton Rouge Police Department along with the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Department. There are also police officers from the local colleges and universities and other forces that are assisting now. But there's no doubt you're right. The police are stretched thin at a time when there is very high tension now on every suspect that police encounter, every call that police go on, every situation they deal with. The stakes seem higher, especially since the shooting and killing of Alton Sterling by 2 Baton Rouge police officers, white police officers, and a black suspect, followed by the death threats against police officers and the uncovering of an alleged plot that guns and ammo were stolen from a store, from a pawn shop, with the expressed intent of using them to kill police officers. So tension's very high right now. A force that is stretched thin. Luckily, they are getting assistance and help and backup, but it's a very difficult time right now.
I've seen a lot of different police vehicles kind of coming and going. Can you talk about maybe what the scene is like right now? Has it calmed down at all, or are shifts maybe changing out? What is the situation?
It does not appear there's been any calming down or letting down of guard. We've seen only more police assets arriving, additional SWAT units, the robot we talked about. The helicopters continue to circle overhead, and there are still hundreds of police officers and cars around the area, surrounding the neighborhood, and they are calling on now anyone who has seen anything. Somebody running down the street, something as simple as that. Somebody dressed head to toe in all black, as the one dead suspect was described to us. Anything suspicious, they're asking that people please, not that they immediately call police and report that, while at the same time staying in their homes with the doors locked and not letting anybody in the area near the incident.
All right, Dave Cohen, thank you so much for your reporting. We appreciate you being available to talk to us from the scene.